Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well today. So, I am, as you can see, going to be working on another floating pocket for the traveling journal that my friend Lolly and I are creating together. And for those of you who have not yet seen any of our videos, basically, Lolly had created a journal. Like she put the whole journal together. Then she sent it to me. And we have a list of little prompts that we can work off of. And I picked one of the things on the list, which was envelopes, and I created a bunch of envelopes for the journal, put them in, and so basically back and forth, we're sending the journal, and each time we get the journal, it'll be our turn to pick something off the list, create it for the journal, put it in the journal, and then send it back to the other person. So we're going to be doing this back and forth until December. December will be the last time, and then after the journal is complete and full and stuffed, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So, with that being said, for this month, I picked floating pockets, and I've made two so far. So my last two videos, you'll see it. I'm going to do another one today. This one I'm doing a little bit different. Actually, I have the two here that I did already. Let me just show you. So we have, see, they're both like, they have the pocket here. And then they're decorated on the front, blank on the back, and they're blank so you can either do some journaling or, I mean, technically you could affix it to a page if you want, because these are just clipped in the journal, or you can do your own collage or picture on the back. So this was the first one that I did. And then this was the second one I did. So basically the same type. We have the opening to put whatever you want in there. Again, blank on the back. And then it's just nice and decorated. Now, for the next one, I'm doing it a little bit different. I was kind of playing around with it. That's why it's kind of, it's not kind of, it is, the flaps are glued already, because I'm going to make a lip. So there'll be, like the other ones, the opening was, they were both, you know, together up here, this one, so it will create the opening like that. So I know that, and I did try to prep it as much as I could, just so I'm not, you know, fumbling over myself here. But I really wanted to use this, and I was like, but I like the top, but I like the bottom. Then I got the idea, the bottom will go down here, I'll cut it, and then the top part will go here. So when it closes, it's kind of almost like it's the same, if you get my drift. And then I also have this little piece of lace that I would like to put right here. So actually, that means, and if I go down to about there, we will, you know what, if I do it right above that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just fold it. So I want it right there. Yep. Just get a nice crease just so it will tear nicely. Oh, that was actually really easy. And then, you know what I'm going to say? We got to ink the edges. We got to ink the edges. All right. So there's that one. And then this one, I'll do this and the, I mean, we probably won't see the sides, but I'll do the sides just in case. But definitely the top, because we'll see the top that's going to be sticking out. And yeah, just a little bit on the edges. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put this in first. So let's see. Unfortunately, we're not going to see too much of the butterfly, but we'll see, you know, just a little bit of it sticking up there, and then this is going to be there. But when you open the pocket a little, you know, like when you're putting it in, you'll see more of the butterfly. So let's get this butterfly stuck down first. So I'm just going to put some glue all the way around. Just put a little bit more there. A little bit more down there. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to eyeball it, but measure it. Oh, no, it's got to go over this way a little bit more. I think right about there. I think it's a little bit over to one side more than the other, but that's okay. Okay, so now okay. So we're gonna try to line it up with the top one as best we can. So what I'm gonna do is, let me just see. It's kind of like right there. Yeah. Okay. I mean, really, if I wanted to make it completely even, I could take a little hair off there, but you know, I'm not so bothered. Like it doesn't bother me. And I'm completely fine with, oh, yay, fine with it. So yeah. All right. And then we're going to need to, oh, and I have a little sentiment that I want to put on as well. But first, I want to put this on. The little lacy piece, the lace trim. No, not lacy trim, but the crochet trim. It's more crocheted. All right. Okay, so now, let's see. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. You know what? No, I want a little bit more. I'm sure I use way too much glue on everything that I glue, but I don't know. To me, I'd rather have too much than not enough and then regret it later, because the glue will dry. If you put too much glue, it will dry. You know what I mean? But if you don't put enough, then stuff will start to fall off. And then that's not good either. Oh, hold on one second. My door just opened. Oh, okay. The cat keeps pushing the door open, but then she tries to jump up here, and you know, that's just a disaster. All right, so I put that there and hold it down. There we go. Perfect. And there we are. And you know what? The way this is, I'm almost afraid to show it. No, not to show it, to sew it. But I might though, because I'm not going to be sewing up there, but I will sew right here. You know what I will? I'm going to sew here and I'm going to sew here, just so it's there. You know, the other ones are sewn, and also just to give it a nice seal. Not that it needs to, but, and then after I sew it, we'll put this on. So I'm going to pause the video real quick just so I can sew it. 1 second. Okay, so we are back. You know, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. That way you can kind of see a little bit better, hopefully, with what I'm doing. All right, so now I want to put this right here. So this is going to be so cute. Very cute. All right. Yep, right about there. Perfect. Hold on, let me make sure that's, yep. Oh gosh. There it is. It's precious. So we have a little pocket here. So let's see. Do I have something I can just pretend to stick in here for now? So you can have stuff right inside just like that. So it's like a different sort of floating pocket. Very cute. And again, blank on the back for, you know, for whatever you want. I don't know why I'm inking the back. I'm just obsessive with the ink. And there we go. Perfect. Oh gosh. So this one actually, I like the way this came out. And I actually might do another one, same style, with a little, you know, like the little lip, or not the lip, but the little opening that is different from these two. So we'll have 2 of this kind, we'll have 2 of this kind, and then I'll try to even see if I can come up with like I'm thinking in my head like a double pocket tuck. So there'd be like a pocket here and then like a pocket there. But I have to kind of play around with that before I get, you know, overly excited. So, oh gosh, love this floating pocket. I hope you guys did too. And remember, don't forget, keep up with this little collaboration, because you'll get, you know, info about the giveaway that we're having in December. You'll get to see all the fun things that we put in our, or that we create for the journal. You know, you'll get ideas maybe for yourself that you want to create some of the things that we're creating. And it's just fun, I think. Overall, it's just fun. So don't forget to check out Lolly's channel. Of course, I will leave a link to her channel in the description box below. That way, it's just easier to go to, you know, just click on it and takes you right over there, because you can see what she did for her prompts last month, and you can see then, once I send this back to her next month, what she picks and then what her projects will be for the month. So it's always exciting because we don't share with each other even what we're going to pick each month. So it's a surprise to each one of us when that first video comes out, to see what the other person actually picked. So I love the first video because I love the surprise, seeing what she is going to be doing. And I always can't wait. I'm like, oh my gosh, is she going to upload the video? Is she uploading the video? So yeah, it gets to be really, really fun, and guessing what I think she might do as opposed to what I'm going to pick. So yeah, it's definitely fun. So make sure you watch her channel, but not only for the traveling journal collaboration that we're doing together, but she also does a lot of other projects together. She actually inspired me. She does the memory dexes, and she started to make like a little file for them. And then I know in a couple videos ago, I did a haul where I found a Rolodex, you know, the ones that have the little top on them. And I want to do something similar to her. So, I mean, just watching her channel, I get lots of inspiration from her projects, because she does a lot of different collabs. She does a lot of different projects on herself. She always has great hauls too, because she has the Goodwill bins, and she has this recycle reuse shop that's just, I mean, it's like I almost want to move to Texas just so I can shop with her, because she has like really awesome stores. So she has haul videos and all that other kind of stuff. So definitely make sure, check out her channel and subscribe to her if you're not subscribed already, because you'll want to see what she, you know, does on her channel with all her different projects. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along where I created this floating pocket, and stay tuned for some more. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.